Hello everyone. Oh my goodness. So in case you guys don't know, I now have a ring light. So this is like pretty fancy and I really like it. It's like makes me glow. But anyway, so one thing I have noticed a lot this week, especially with the continued shutdown and everything else, a lot of people are letting some self-doubt creep in. So when self-doubt creeps in, there are a ton of things that we really need to do to stop it, because you could start telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm insufficient in what I can do, I'm incompetent. You know, we just start putting down on ourselves, and when you start putting down on yourself, you actually start believing the lies that you have created. I see it all the time with new clients that come in. You know, they tell me, those limiting beliefs that we've been talking about, where they keep saying, you know, I think it's just my age, my hormones that are just blocking me from being able to achieve my results. You know, so we're putting all these blocks in there and we're believing them. So what that's doing is it's creating a wall. And when that wall gets created, it's really hard to start bringing it down. And it's literally something you have to do to tear down brick by brick in order to free your mindset. So what I want to go over today is, when that self-doubt creeps in, I want to give you guys 3 things that you can do to stop it, reverse it, and start telling yourself some more positive things. Because we don't need to be negative self-talking. We don't need to be standing in front of the mirror saying, I don't like the way that I look, I don't like the way this, I don't like the way that. If you don't like the things that you can change, change them. Always, always, always focus on being better, improving yourself, and that goes for the physical change, the mental change, and the spiritual change. So whatever that is, focus on always being better and always improving. So the first thing that I want to go over, I have my notes over there, so I got to figure out what to do with my board, is define what is healthy for you. What is your definition of healthy? Is it being skinnier? Is it being toner? Is being healthy just feeling good and feeling comfortable? Is healthy, making better decisions all the time? What is healthy? What is your definition of healthy? If you know what your definition of healthy is, then you know where you need to go from there. Okay, that's setting the foundation of what you believe and where you're heading. This is going to stop the negative self-talk. This is going to start promoting positive self-talk. It's going to stop the limiting beliefs, because once you have your definition of healthy, then you know what you can achieve. Okay, so one is defining your definition of health. The second thing is visualizing it. Stand in front of the mirror, whether it's standing there in just, your undergarments, or standing there naked, whatever it is. Visualize what you want to see. Physical, mental, and spiritual. What does that look like for you? You have got to know what it is. So journal about it, write it down. That's what my clients do. When they do their visualization report, they have to turn that in, and it is literally detailed on an emotional standpoint. What do you see and where do you want to be? Because you can't create a mindset strategy if you don't do that. Okay? So visualizing where you want to be. Who are you becoming? Okay? Because seeing is believing, right? If you are constantly telling yourself all these negative things, you're going to believe them. But when you start seeing the things, when you start seeing the positivity come through, when you start feeling positive, seeing is believing. So you have to tell yourself these things. Okay, so the third thing is going to be reflection. You have got to do some soul searching. You have to soul search on what you want and who you want to become. What is your purpose in life? If you don't know what your purpose in life is, how do you know where you're going? How do you know you're on the right track? And you don't. You have got to do some soul searching. You have to do some self-reflection. You have to reflect on who you are and who you want to become. Okay? Because if you're on the wrong path, find the right mindset strategy and get on the right path, right? You can't be trying to get your results if you're not on the right path, if you're not doing all the right things. And then really, really, really zone in, journal it down. Who are you becoming? Emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Listen, there's a lot of mental health issues that are rising just due to the lockdown. You can go look up the statistics on it. People are just, depression is high, anxiety is high, and we're not getting out like we used to. We're not going outside. We're being stuck inside in a different reality that's really not our own. So if we're sitting there in front of the TV all day or whatever, we're creating a new reality that's not real. We're eating the junk that's in the house. Oh, well, I gotta get rid of it. Well, we bought it, right? So you have to start developing who you are, who you're becoming, and create the right mindset strategy to get you on track. And this goes along with your physical goals. I can honestly tell you nobody's dreams are to sit there and say, well, one day I want to weigh 300 pounds and not be able to get off my couch. Nobody has those crazy dreams. You know, they happen. They happen because you don't put the right mindset strategy in place. You lose your motivation. You lose who you are, and you lose yourself to yourself. So that's what we are going to try to work on with those limiting beliefs. This is your continued video. Work on who you are and who you are becoming. Like I said, my clients turn in their journal every week. So if you have done some self-reflection and you want to shoot a message to me and let me know what that looks like and see if you're on the right path, great. I would love to read it. So if you're not in the group, you need to be in the group. There's a ton of different strategies that you can do to help you with your mindset. We went over that this week. And I love you guys, and I thank you for watching today, and I hope you have a fantastic Thursday and a great weekend. So, toodles!